It's the 10 to 1 podcast with your host, Brad Oman, featuring Ben Conowitz and Nate Laux. And here's the podcast.
What happened to Joe Wicker?
Joe fell down a well.
Oh, no. R.I.P. Joe Wicker. We really appreciate you being man, when did that happen?
Well,
I feel like I just saw him.
They ordered one of the wells for boys, and it just didn't go well.
It didn't go well. No, 1 star.
Or it went too well.
Well,
that's what I was a little mad about. It went a little too well. A little too well for me.
A little too seamless for Joe Wicker to just step in to Nate's actually pretty small shoes.
Yeah, he was actually very knowledgeable and offered some great insights and commentary.
We don't need to say actually. We knew that about Joe. We just didn't know how seamlessly he truly would fit in. And you're on notice, buddy.
Almost like seamless gutters.
Yeah. The official sponsor of the 10 to 1 podcast in Northwest
What
Indiana.
I love about this is you guys think I'm upset with getting replaced on this podcast.
Wow.
You've been counting down the days.
Exactly. What, we found a replacement?
I mean,
okay.
Please.
Our internal messaging is Nate being like, I'm retiring after season 50. And we're like, quit talking like you're Lorne Michaels.
Okay,
it's so weird.
Michael J.
When Nate said he would join the podcast, he didn't think it would last, and now he's stuck with us.
I think this is our 100th episode, guys.
I think you're right, actually. Yeah.
Oh,
so
good for us.
Didn't think it was going to last over 10.
Well, they do say that a lot of podcasts do 3 episodes and then they're done forever.
The good news is for our
Like
100th
a vast
episode,
majority of them.
For our 100th episode, I brought some cake.
No, you didn't.
No, it's my ass.
What, dude? What is wrong? This is a family-friendly show.
No, it's not.
Yes,
And also,
Family-friendly,
cake is a family-friendly
10
way to refer to
1.
ass, and ass is allowed on network television.
Okay, Dennis Franz.
Yeah, so suck on that, you little butt sucker.
What?
I really feel like we should have a family-friendly jingle for the 10 to 1. Family-friendly.
We're not gonna say fuck or shit.
No, stop. The 10 to 1.
It sounds
Family-friendly.
Yeah. The 10 to 1. Family-friendly.
the normal version is the 10 to 1. Let's fucking go.
Not your grandma's SNL show.
Exactly. Your grandma's SNL show is for pussies.
Turn it up to 10 and rip the knob off. I'm your host, Con Benedict.
Ew.
All right, so Bad Bunny.
That one didn't work out as well as I wanted.
Oh,
it to.
no.
No,
Bad Bunny.
Nope.
No.
Yep, that was last week.
No, but I wasn't here.
Yep, so we don't care about your opinion because you weren't here.
But-
and moving forward, Amy Poehler stopped by SNL.
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, what do you think of the Bad
Oh,
Bunny
my gosh.
episode?
I didn't think it was great.
All right, moving on.
Did you guys love it?
No, we
No.
thought it was fine.
I listened to the episode.
Did you?
No, you didn't. If I could bet you $1 million right now, I would. You did not listen to our episode. I guarantee.
Hey, no, do it.
I bet you $1 million.
No, and I'm not taking that bet. You know I didn't listen.
I'm not taking that bet.
You know I didn't
okay.
listen.
Sissy Lala.
What? So anyway, again, Joe Wicker, shout out.
He's
You're
the
the man.
best.
Thank you
He's
so
the best.
much.
But let's take a polar plunge.
Oh.
Amy Poehler pulled that from her podcast. Good hang.
Why is your hand
with
up?
Amy
No one
Poehler.
can see you.
Just telling a secret to my
And
buddies.
you're whispering right directly into the same mic you've always used.
Amy Poehler is back.
Did you know, friends?
Don't make a joke here about how she used to be on the show.
No.
Okay.
But
We already did that.
that Bad Bunny wasn't the host this time.
We're still doing this, huh?
It was a big surprise. This was, however,
I was going to go with the
Yeah,
I know you.
This-
You lucky.
I know you so well.
You're so good.
This was, however, the exact 50th anniversary of the debut of Saturday Night Live to the day. So that was pretty cool. 50 years of sketch comedy.
Amy Poehler and George Carlin both on drugs. For the monologue.
Exactly. And we like it.
How many times has Amy Poehler hosted?
I believe this is her 3rd time.
You're right. Yep.
Was it one time with Tina? Is that what it was?
I don't know.
She definitely did co-host with Tina one time. I don't know if that counts towards the overall 3 or if that we count that individually, and she has hosted 3 individual times besides that.
It does normally count when there's a co-host.
It's a rare
For the 5-timer thing, right?
It's a rare occasion, so it's
That's fair.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, you'd have to be Hulk Hogan and Mr. T.
Yes, you're correct. In 2015, when her and Amy hosted, that's one. Then she had one in 2010, and now just this one.
Okay, there you go.
2025.
Cool.
Like I said, 3. So
I said 3. Actually,
okay,
you just
I
said
whatever. I said the tape is lost to the sands of time.
Okay.
How was the monologue?
Do you guys? We don't.
no. Stop that.
We don't usually talk about the musical guests, but it was Role Models. Did you guys watch it?
We did.
Wait, did you watch it together or what?
No, I just don't care.
Okay, but
No, we did, meaning the people I watched it with.
okay, I was like, you looked at Brad. I'm like, wait a second.
I have friends outside of this show.
But do you know what his name is in real life?
Funny Fred.
Hunter Buntington. No, Pillsbury.
Yeah, Tucker Pillsbury.
Yeah, Tucker
what a
Pillsbury.
dumb name.
Such a fat guy name too.
Oh, yeah.
Go on.
I was like, that's like calling like a guy Benson Boone's Farm. Like, he doesn't look like Boone's Farm. He looks gorgeous.
No, I know, but he has a fat guy name.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
If Margot Robbie was named Claire Thickrump, you wouldn't be like, oh yeah, she doesn't sound like a fat girl name.
Oh, okay.
Come on,
It does sound like a
Claire. Breakfast Club reference.
Okay.
Let's get into the show before Ben gets too carried away with his nonsense.
All right, let's do cold open. Pam Bondi hearing. Amy Poehler portrayed U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi during a parody of her Senate Judiciary Committee hearing. I actually watched this hearing.
I did too.
And Pam Bondi was a mess. This sketch featured Poehler's Bondi responding to senators with roast-style burns written on paper. There was a surprise guest, former cast member and friend of Amy Poehler, Tina Fey. She appeared as Homeland Security Director Christy Nome.
frequent dog killer Christy Nome.
Yep. And there was also some new cast members in this, Tommy Brennan and Jeremy Culhane. They appeared as Senators Dick Durbin and Sheldon Whitehouse. Andrew Smukes played Senator John Kennedy, and Mikey Day played Senator Blumenthal. What did you guys think of this?
This was average. Amy Poehler was probably the best part of it, in addition to Tina Fey joining at the
Tina
very
Fey
end.
was funny. Yeah.
Tina Fey was very good. Maybe a little too much Palin in the Christy Nome.
There was a bit of Palin in
yeah.
there. Yeah.
But there is a little bit of Palin in Christy Nome.
There
too.
is. She's basically like a Sarah Palin clone.
Yeah. This is very hard to parody.
It
because
falls.
the original one, watching Pam Bondi, was laughable. It was just silly. Like the fact that she had a personal, like written down hit list. When they ask you this, here's the personal attack you will use.
It was literally that.
And so like I don't care what side of the hell you're on. If you see that that's your person, you should be embarrassed that that's your person.
It's funny
That's not
that
a
you
cool
say
thing.
that, Ben, because you were the one that
What?
did not. It's exactly what it was, though. It would be like,
Oh, yeah.
a senator would ask something and be like,
Yeah.
funny that you say that, Senator.
It's happening more and more, not to get all that political, but it is happening more and more where people are being asked questions and they're like, the whataboutism is ridiculous, but also they're really stretching these days. You know, did you fire so-and-so? Well, what about the California wildfires? It's like, oh, what? Those two, what are you doing? But it's working, and that's the problem, right?
But I'm with you, Ben. I thought they didn't do enough in this
I
to
don't know
make
how you
it
could.
different than what it was.
I don't know how
so
you could.
it was just SNL cast members trying to do the people that actually did it, but not making it any different. There was no new take on
At a
this.
certain
that was
point,
that
if Pam Bondi would have stood up in this sketch and walked over and physically assaulted them, right? That's about the only escalation from actually reality that would happen. But that's a one. You can't do that every week.
Or if she like stood up and like it turned into like a friar's roast.
Exactly.
Thing or
She had a
something like that.
microphone
Yeah.
and she was like, doing a roast or something like that. But
It was just a little bit more than what we actually saw in the real life, and that's why these don't work for me.
Yeah.
whichever cast member or writer or whoever on the staff said, when they said we should put James Austin Johnson as Trump in this, said no, I think it's okay. I want to thank you for that, because it was okay to not have Trump in this.
If they were all caricatures like Andrew Dismukes could do with his, maybe it would have been better.
Yeah.
But they're only doing that really, and that is a very, very enhanced version of what Kennedy sounds like. But that was my favorite part.
Yeah.
We're cool now. Like, what are you even saying? That's perfect.
Exactly. I agree.
All right, moving on. Monologue. Amy Poehler acknowledged the 50th anniversary, as Brad talked about before, stealing her thunder, noting she was extremely high, just like the original host, George Carlin. She also joked about being a podcaster. Do you guys have you listened to Good Hang with Amy Poehler yet?
Yeah, I listen to it all the time.
Yeah, I think it's a very
How do you guys have time?
I drive.
No,
Yeah, I've got a about a 35-minute drive to my girlfriend and back, and so I listened to it then.
Plus, basically, whenever you're in the car, you got kids, and so you can't listen to anything.
Exactly.
Except Raffy.
It is, though, one of those things that if I'm not driving, I'm probably not listening. So there is a direct correlation with how many podcasts I listen to and how much. I'm sure if you're going to Chicago to a show or something.
Yep, that's when I fit in Good Hang and Lonely Island and Seth Myers, and
Yep.
then I also take my AirPods with me when I go to stores. So.
Yeah, that's
that's smart.
All right, what did you think of this monologue? Let's start with you, Benny.
I mean, I thought it was good. Not necessarily great. They did the thing of bringing out the 4 new cast members. That's pretty tried and true. And but the thing is,
They've done this.
They've done it so much, and they've done this exact thing before. Like, I'm too good. We're not good friends yet.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, it's almost like and I hope this isn't true, but like, if you're coming up with that as the bit, do you not know that they've done it a lot? Because that's honestly pretty lazy.
Also,
Yeah,
kind of weird. This is a little bit of a gripe. A little bit weird to see Ben Marshall being brought out as a new cast member.
But he is.
He is technically.
I know, but isn't it weird a little bit?
But I feel like that could be the get though. That could have been part of the sketch to draw attention to that because like people know.
Don't I know you? Like
you look familiar, but other than that, something like that, right? Like that's easy.
It just it felt a little weird.
Maybe that's too easy.
We know him. We've known him for 3 years now.
Right.
So.
But no, I mean it's fine. It was fine. It was, but my expectations for this episode are very, very high because Amy Poehler is a
maybe
legend.
it's not fair.
Maybe that's not fair.
What was the joke she made that did not hit? I forget. But she's like, I fought for that joke, and it was a terrible.
Oh well,
joke.
no, I think it was intentionally a bad joke. It was supposed to be.
So it was a dad joke groaner.
Yeah, it was
but it didn't even get groans.
Because don't give me a credit card.
Yeah. No, yeah. It was like we couldn't even have credit cards in 1975 when the show premiered, and now these days I'm like, geez, somebody take my credit card away.
Yeah, it was supposed
but she
to be.
didn't deliver it like that. It was a very awkward. No, I felt that like I rewatched it.
I
it was
think
kind
she
of
stumbled
awkward.
over the line a little
I think
bit.
The one thing that she did stumble over, and you could tell that she was kind of mad at herself for doing it, was when she got to the full frontal punchline.
Yeah.
She said frontal, and she said full frontal, and like when she was done, you could tell she was just like,
damn it. But again, that's live comedy, and it just goes to show you somebody who is that literally legendary at it can still, flub out lines. It happens, man.
Exactly.
But that's the magic of live television. I don't begrudge her for it. She also looked wonderful.
Oh, I gotta say, I was very impressed with the deep V that she was putting because I love me some Amy Poehler.
Yeah,
and
she looks great. She's doing
it's
great.
amazing. Yeah,
she's always looked great.
Yeah.
Whoa,
come on now. Nobody's saying
it's
she
not
didn't. I'm
like
just
Ben
saying
and Heidi Gardner over here.
Yeah, no kidding.
So many times we've been on the show and nobody talks about how great Amy Poehler looks, and like
Is
now we have a good opportunity, and not gonna let me do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just you need to be careful here.
Will Arnett doesn't know what he's missing out on.
What? See, and that's if we're ever going to be invited on these shows.
You think we're going to be invited on Smartless?
Remember when
Ben and I might.
Ao didn't she have to apologize for what she said about Jennifer Lopez
in a previous podcast, just like you're gonna.
Yeah, but that was a podcast from years ago.
Yeah, so in 10 years when I'm on SNL,
exactly.
That's hilarious.
Whoa, oh, man, what happened?
Way to crush the dreams.
Supporting your friends.
We all know he's not going to live past 5 more years.
Well, that's fair, but other than that,
yeah, it's not a matter of a lack of talent, even though that also is a problem.
You don't think they have SNL in heaven?
Definitely not.
Oh, I won't be there.
I told you I'm getting.
Oh, that's right. You are going to get me. Thanks.
All right. What do you think about Tilly Norwood?
Next,
she's Pete's.
Do you even know who Tilly Norwood is?
No.
She's an AI actress.
Oh,
you
gotcha.
dumb fuck.
Well, no, she didn't say the name of it.
Yes, but everyone else has in the news. So read a newspaper.
Like she was referencing that, right? Like,
yes,
that was the joke.
No.
I thought.
Yes.
Like,
no.
Jeez.
All right, moving on, listeners. Follow me here. We're going to the Rudemans.
Let's go back real quick to the monologue when she ends it with, hey, and I'm addressing the AI robot that somehow thinks you want to be on the stage, and the writing was bleep blop bloop blop. That translates into you'll never be able to write his joke as good. Now, was that also like a meta thing where it's a purposely bad joke? And
no,
that's sad then, because that's not a great joke.
Was not great.
Okay.
But AI does do a lot of beeping and blooping.
Fair enough.
Now, when she said, though, in that same little kind of bit where she said, you'll never be able to write a joke, and I'm willing to do full frontal, but nobody's asked me, I feel like you have asked her.
Yeah, what are those emails
Not
like?
really an ask. It's more of like a demand.
All right.
Family friendly.
Family friendly, 10 to 1.
Family friendly.
All right, moving on. The Rudemans, a woman played by Ashley Padilla, introduces her boyfriend, played by Andrew Smukes, to her standoffish family, played by Amy Poehler, Bowden Yang, Sarah Sherman, and Mikey Day. This sketch, or this episode rather, marks Andrew Smukes' 100th as an SNL cast member.
Woo!
So, Ashley Padilla, if you haven't seen this, her character brings home a boyfriend to a family of very passive-aggressive jerks. This sketch made me feel like I'm Ben in this. I got really awkward in this sketch because these types of people really annoy me.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what made you feel awkward? For me, it was the fact that the sketch was bad.
Well, yeah. So that was what I was saying. Like, this is one of those things like that gets written on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
That's like the joke sketch.
Or on All That.
You know, or honestly, in SNL back in the Headwood Harry days or whatever.
Yeah, like this is like 1991 called We'd Like Our Sketch Back.
What's going on here?
All right.
I don't get this.
Great point there, by the way, because I read some reviews of this episode, and a lot of people were saying this episode reminded them of late 90s, early 2000s SNL.
Yeah, and to be fair, that would be fine if the sketches were better. But like it did feel like it had a comedic tone throwback to the time when Amy Poehler was on SNL. And that's fine when it goes well.
I mean, Amy Poehler's on SNL, so I get it. But like also, there were a lot of great sketches she was in back in her day.
No, I know. And like for me, this one, I think the biggest problem was there was something about like I don't think they played it right, and they should have varied the way that they were delivering the lines.
It's the exact same and the same wording.
Yeah, and they just it felt
Very
like
one note, right?
Felt too over the top, and like there was no
I laughed
real.
the first 45 seconds. I thought, oh, I know that person. This is great because I've not seen a parody of this person.
That opening line, sure,
and then
and
then it was like, oh, we're just getting
this was the
doing this.
most wildly diminishing returns. sketches.
There was no real escalation except for the cheese dip being spilled, which was a good pratfall on Sarah Sherman's part for sure. But
I feel like Sarah could probably really nail a pratfall like consistently.
100%.
Yeah.
I was also very impressed. Well, never mind. That was a later sketch. Never mind.
Okay.
Oh well, thanks.
We'll get to that.
But yeah. Ooh, cliffhanger.
Put a pin in it. Okay.
I got it, buddy.
Yeah, so this wasn't great, but I didn't hate it as much as you did, but I just thought it was just one note. That's all.
It was bad.
No, it was pretty bad.
Okay. Moving on. Non-alcoholic beer, written by Carl Tart, Asher Ward, and Will Steven. A commercial parody promoting a non-alcoholic beer that still provides a buzz, featuring Andrew Smukes, Cam Patterson, Ashley Padilla, Ben Marshall.
Let's be clear. This is non-alcoholic.
Yeah, this is
beer.
non. It's essentially a husband switching back to regular beer, right?
But no, regular beer, if it was ever clear. Because he switches back to like gasoline, straight up gasoline.
Yeah, good stuff.
I thought this was fine. I didn't think this was great, though.
No, I thought it was actually pretty clever.
It was
Did you?
solid.
I thought it was okay.
It was solid, I think.
I think it's pretty clever. I don't know that it was like... I did laugh out loud, but it's not the best thing I've ever seen. But I
What
will
is the
defend
best
this
thing you've
as...
ever seen?
As far as a commercial parody?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Oops, I crap my pants.
Oops, I Crap My Pants is damn good. I think the last time that I saw a commercial parody that I really, really laughed at, it was probably the Woody Harrelson one.
Oh, the colon test one?
Yeah, all the boxes were on the like poop in me, give me your poop.
Yeah.
And it was creepy enough that it really, really made me laugh hard. But no, this just is this hasn't I haven't seen this before, so that's good. Originality counts, obviously. And the non-alcoholic beer thing is absolutely happening right now. There's a lot of movement for mocktails and things like that, and still feel like you're part of the thing. So calling it out for what it was and making it, then escalating it, yeah, pretty good. And then when he tears off in the car and like drunkenly drives away, I left.
Yeah,
Pretty good.
solid.
I thought it was okay. I have a pretty high
Alcohol
expectation. Well, that too, but a high expectation for commercial parodies. I just thought it was okay.
Was a couple of beers.
Couple of beers was very.
Couple of years is better.
Yeah, much better. Much better. Not even close. It is much better.
Do you remember the one where Taron Killam was hiding shit in his office in Everyday Adams?
I don't think so. I don't. That sounds funny.
So
though.
I'm probably I would get so much hate if it's not actually Taron Killam, but I thought it was. And
I hope you do. I hope it's not him.
A lot of this. It's a brand of Heideke type things,
Yeah.
but it's like Heide poop. So it's like the planner, this, that. And then
sounds
somebody
familiar.
walks in, they go, oh my God, it smells like human feces in here. What? How could that be? Oh no, man, maybe it's Beck Bennett. Because then you just realize like, oh my God, everything's full of crap. It's such
That's
a great
really
one.
funny.
Yeah.
All right, moving.
Well, that's Ben's recreation corner with either Taron Gilliam or Beck Bennett. And there's shit in the office. Fun. I'm sorry.
Moving on, Psychic Talk Show. A talk show host played by Amy Poehler offers psychic readings to her audience while interviewing a guest, James Austin Johnson. The show also features Sarah Sherman, Jeremy Colhane. Is it Colhane?
Yeah, it sure is.
Okay. Ashley Padilla, Ben Marshall, Cam Patterson, Veronica Slowikowska, Jane Wickland. Thank you, by the way, for knowing I was going to struggle with that.
It's Slowikowska.
And Marcelo Hernandez.
You can't say it like that.
No, that's exactly how he says it.
You actually shouldn't say it like that.
Marcelo Hernandez.
Let's be the PSA.
He's
Do
not
say
Italian.
Marcelo Hernandez. That's the one that's spicy meatball.
So did you ever watch Sylvia Brown when she was on Montel?
Not only did I watch Sylvia Brown, I wrote Sylvia Brown every day.
No, you-
totally fucking kidding. I have no idea who Sylvia Brown is.
In your Lisa Frank journal.
Love that if that's
No.
true. But I did watch her on Montel, and so I knew what this was parodying.
I don't even know what you're saying.
Oh, I knew
Montel Williams,
No.
He's a
talk show host.
I didn't know that this
If
was
you
a
were
bit
into
that was
pot,
on
you
that.
would know him. But
So there was literally a
every
fortune teller?
every talk show at some point brought on a clairvoyant.
no, but Sylvia Brown was very much like this. She would be like,
Yeah, what do you want? He's dead.
yeah, no, it would be like they'd be like, my dad died a year ago, and like and she would say things about it like, yeah, no, he's really not doing well, kind of thing, and you're like, well, like,
What? I want to hear not that.
exactly.
Do you think they were just kind of like around Amy Poehler the first day and they're like, oh, yeah, she can really talk fast and like a New Yorker.
It is-
We should develop something around
It is
that.
a risky thing to bring. Sylvia Brown's probably been dead since 2008. So it's a risky thing to bring a parody of her back.
But at the same time, I didn't know that person existed. So this is just a fast talking.
yeah.
But what did you guys think? I mean, it was clearly a parody of her. But what did you think of this?
Well, since I didn't know about it, I didn't need to be aware of it to like think that it was amusing. It did, I think, overstay its welcome because again, very one note in its what it's hitting on.
Like when the escalation is, you told me my dad was dead and thank you, because that was like the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't, you're doing nothing here. What is it with the one note stuff this week? I didn't get it.
I didn't either. Yeah, this was fine for a little while, and then it's like, okay, let's do something new.
Yeah, I thought it was fine. I didn't think it was great. I liked that there was a lot of cast interaction here, but nobody really stood out though.
Right.
So, all right, moving on. The Hunting Wives season 2 trailer. I've never even heard of this show, by the way.
Apparently, it's getting quite a lot of traction.
Yeah, no, I
and-
looked it up
Okay,
afterwards.
okay. So I watched this with Liz Radecki and Ashley, and I said I've never seen this show, and Liz said, "Well, it's a fake show. It's not a real show."
No,
and I go,
it's
100% real.
I go, is this a real? Are you sure? And we were adamant that this show the premise is so silly that it couldn't actually be a show, but this is a real show.
100%
It's
real.
absolutely
It's on Netflix. It is popular. It is gaining traction, and people are loving it.
And it has like a 78% approval rating on Rotten Tomatoes. But
The three of us were like, "There's no way."
real
this is
quick, though, I want to get through this. Is written by Kara O'Sullivan, Allison Gates, and Chloe Feynman. And this a trailer teases season 2 of Netflix's The Hunting Wives, featuring Chloe Feynman, Amy Poehler, Ashley Padilla, Sarah Sherman, Cam Patterson, and Tommy Brennan. There was a cameo by
Garth Brooks.
Aubrey Plaza.
Oh,
All right,
You're
so
an idiot.
Malin Ackerman is the role that
you know what? You can't prove that Garth Brooks wasn't in this sketch.
Yes, you can.
You cannot.
So, what did you think of this one, Brad?
This was fun. This was really enjoyable. Even though I haven't seen the
You thought
show.
it was really enjoyable?
Yeah, because I know what the vibe of the show is, and so like recognizing what they were doing with it and setting it up in this way was really funny. Just playing up the steaminess of the lesbian romance.
The hand on the thigh.
Yeah, exactly. I thought everyone was really good in it. I liked what it did.
I don't know what this is about, like the show.
It's about what it says.
I know, but it didn't work for me.
So
I didn't think it was very good.
The premise on paper was, besides the fact that you're going to fill this with just ridiculous drama like they always do, but the premise of the show is these are the wives of very famous hunters in that area, or just
No, it's not very famous.
Or just
hunters?
Republicans.
Just like Republican hunters, kind of like
Yeah.
people that
Just
shop
hunters.
at brass. Yeah, that's it. That's literally it.
It's
But
called Hunting Wives.
But it's not like the Desperate Housewives where like they're all super rich.
I mean, I think
they probably are. Did you see
I
the
don't
cabin?
know. It looked
I mean,
nice.
it was an SNL parody. I don't know how it.
You can't tell by production design whether a place is supposed to look nice or rich or poor.
So it's just these are upscale women of a certain ilk. That all
Who
their,
like teenage boys
probably
and
husbands.
other
Imagine all of the women in Donald Trump's cabinet are secret lesbians. That's the show.
I guess I'm just not really grasping
No, I didn't.
Hey, it's not for
what
you.
it is. I'm sorry.
Okay, but it also isn't for comedy because it wasn't very funny.
I thought it was very funny. I'm sorry you don't like lesbians.
It was fine, I guess. I don't know.
All right, moving on. Work Birth, written by Bowen Yang, Ali Levitan, Ben Marshall, and Jack Benzinger. A pregnant woman, played by Amy Poehler, goes into labor during a meeting with her employees, played by Sarah Sherman, Ashley Padilla, and Tommy Brennan. Also features Ben Marshall, Mikey Day, and Bowen Yang. Poehler played a CEO giving birth in a birthing pool during a meeting while refusing to stop working. Ben, what did you think of this?
So I can see why maybe at the table read this would have been hilarious, like to go through and read this out loud and what it could be. And then it's one where you get there and you put the set design together and you realize, new guy is going to have to really kind of half deliver his lines while the pool's being set up. And like it's kind of throw things off a little bit because he was going on and on about the quarter one ethos and we're going to have the tables turn. And he was just waiting for the pool to set up. Like, okay, so we get there and then that's weird. The duel is funny. Ben Marshall's duels were very funny.
I thought that was the best part of it.
And then
Ben Marshall.
And then Kenan Thompson delivered the word vagina as vagugagege or whatever he did. I just saw a full on and it's time to go home. Like that. Those are the two bright spots. Other than that, I don't know what this was.
Yeah, I don't know.
Again, this felt like a sketch from that could have been in like the early 2000s. You know, it had the vibe of like a the Boss Baby sketch with that Beck Bennett would be kind of in a way.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just didn't. Yeah, it felt like it went on too long. It just wasn't worth the payoff, really. Like that was the most frustrating thing about a lot of the sketches in this episode.
Was wildly weird too. Like the grown baby thing. What?
Yeah, Bowen Yang comes out. It's like
it was almost made it like it felt like a 10-1 turn in a way because
no, of course it was.
But they needed Sarah Sherman to punch that up then because it didn't work, right? Like,
and he looked like Asian Lex Luthor.
It's just a very weird sketch. There you go.
All right, hey guys, I didn't listen to the episode. So how did you do in the Bredometer last week?
They
both got it right on the money. Perfect.
High.
You were high. Okay, so
Brad said it was 75 last week.
Yeah, and Joe said 76, and Ben said like 82. Like a fucking drunk idiot.
I said 80.
All right,
82. Sure.
All right, so we're gonna do the Bredometer. Why don't you explain it real quick, Ben?
The Bredometer, 0 to 100, much like Rotten Tomatoes. We've got instead of the Tamotometer, we have the Bredometer. What this means is the interaction between Colin Jost and Michael Che. Overall, how well did Weekend Update go? As well as bit performers, but it's not really about that. Right, Brad?
Yeah.
It's about chemistry. It's about...
If they directly turn and talk to each other and joke around, then we give them a higher score because that means there's like a lot of meta stuff going on.
Yeah, if they're ribbing each other, if they're having a good time.
There was more of that this episode than last.
The camaraderie is important.
Well, I mean, obviously, this is a big one, right? So, again, lots of jokes here. I wrote down a couple. Trump lost. They comment about Trump losing the Nobel Peace Prize. They do RFK Jr.'s claims about autism. You know, lots of 13-pound baby born in Tennessee, which
That's
then
huge.
turns into the epic joke off,
Yep.
right? So you've got Tina Fey, Seth Meyers, and Amy Poehler joining the team. Is that counted in the Bredometer or no? No.
I will not give you any hints as to what happened.
I'm gonna say yes, that because it influenced the overall part of
Okay.
Weekend Update.
And I thought that was okay, but I didn't think it was as funny as like Joke Swap.
No, not at all. Not at all. And actually, I was kind of let down.
Yeah, I agree. I
hate saying this stuff, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's because our expectations are so high.
Yep. So I'm gonna go because I do want to give some points for that because again, it's great to see Seth. It's great to see Tina. It's
got it
great
locked
to
in,
see
Brad?
Amy.
What?
You already got it locked in?
I've had it locked in since Jump Street.
Okay. You want to say it on the count of three? Like 1, 2, 3, say the number.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 78.
80. What'd you say?
78.
80.
So you think
Okay.
it's 3 more than last week
Yeah.
with a full-on special feature where they team up and deliver jokes against another team.
But they
and
weren't
also
that good.
also Colin was directly like ribbed by Che.
But they weren't. But it wasn't that good.
Didn't have to be that good to be like an
that's not
escalated
fair.
version.
That's not fair. It has to be good still.
Okay, if you don't give a shit about the quality,
No.
then
What are we doing here?
No,
What are we doing
fact
here?
you see-
No.
What are we doing
and
here?
Tina
I didn't say I didn't give a
and
shit about the
Seth,
quality.
Well, I guess we're giving it 100 Because there was direct interaction.
I'll see your 100 and raise you another 10, 110.
Right.
Okay, it's 85.
I was closest. I win.
You were.
Because it was not like the best joke off. You know, there's kind of,
That was disappointing.
it was amusing here and there, but like, yeah, it felt like that they should have had something
Tina Fey
better.
had the best joke.
What the record was for the loosest vagina the previous held was?
No, that's Amy Poehler's joke.
Or sorry, that was Amy Poehler's. Yeah.
She was being in Tennessee, and that they were already pregnant, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a baby that was already pregnant.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So yeah, it was
The woman zipped around the room like a deflated balloon.
I like that one.
it was solid, but it wasn't as good as it could or should have been, in my opinion. But it was
enough.
very nice to see them all at the desk together.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I thought it was fine. I thought this weekend update was fine. I was a little disappointed, but I went in with high
Yep,
expectations.
and that's hard not to do, right?
Yep. All right, let's talk about a couple of the bits then. We've got Rhonda Licenzo, played by Sarah Sherman, overcaffeinated Long Islander railing against New York City mayoral candidate Zoran Mamdani. Sorry. What did you guys think of this one? I didn't really get it.
I never ever wanted to disparage Sarah Sherman. I think that
This might be the first time.
unfortunately they let her go on too long. This was so long.
And
I
I
don't
didn't
think
really
this,
get it.
I don't think it's her fault though.
No, that's not her fault. They, like being told like you have 5 minutes to do this, you can go for it. I'd take that advantage too. I would do it, but it just like this was way too long.
I mean, it's not necessarily one note because the things that she's saying are funny satirical observations
Exactly.
of what's been
But
happening with
just
the
truncated
politics
a little
of it, and with a lot of the Israel-Palestine conflict
Sure.
and Jewish things
Sure.
and whatnot. So like it's there. I don't think it necessarily hits as hard for us
Do you
because
need the third coffee shake in Michael Che's face saying, "Do you want to-" like that's
well, it's a rule 3. So I mean, you do 2, then you're like, she didn't do it a third time.
okay."
You gotta follow comedy rule sometime, Ben.
Well, when you do, I get the rule 3, but if the first 2 times she didn't do it at all, then you do start it, then you need to end it with 2 more. Like that makes it too long of a sketch.
No, because you just did it once. If you do it twice, you got to do it 3 times. If you only do it once, you don't have to do it 3 times.
Calm down. I think that's
So rule
an
3 is-
antiquated rule.
I don't think you understand how comedy works, but
None of us do. All right. Moving on. I didn't think it was that funny, so I'm going to go with not great. I get the final rule.
a lot of anti-Semitism here these days.
The couple who you can't believe are together, Marcelo Hernandez and Jane Wickline, as a mismatched couple discussing Halloween/cuffing season plans. They've done this before many times. What did you think of this iteration?
I still like it.
Yeah, I still.
I'm
yeah,
still-
it works.
still works.
It works
It still works.
so well.
Jane Wickline, I'm becoming a bigger fan of. You'll be happy to hear that, Brad. Particularly because I get this role in her. She does such a good job in this role. And I really
What'd you
like
say, babe? Please calm down.
Yeah, that's the line of the night right there. It was that's so funny.
No, I really like this. I thought that was one of the highlights of the whole weekend update. So,
Yep.
She's a little freaky, this character too. You know, when she get right at the end there, a
She gets to tell you what's going on.
little
There.
freaky.
all right, moving on. Experienced Lawyers, written by James Austin Johnson, Andrew Smukes, Martin Herlihy, and Maddie Weiner.
You are 13.
Jesus Christ, you fucking child.
A commercial advertises a law firm that a commercial. But I don't know if it's Wiener or Weiner.
Either way, you shouldn't be laughing.
I know it's still-
It's someone's name, Nate.
Okay, by the way, I was in a meeting the other day, and my dad freaking busted ass. He farted so loud. And this is like a professional meeting, and he goes, my bad. Okay.
Good for him.
And I'm looking around. I'm ready to, I'm tearing up. I'm,
Because you're laughing so hard?
yeah. But
But
nobody
also
else
because it
is.
smells so bad.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't smell. It
But-
didn't smell, but it was loud.
But that's the thing of like, these are grown people that aren't going to laugh at that because they're like, it's embarrassing more than it's funny.
I
But
still
you're like,
laugh
this
at
is
farts.
hilarious because I'm 12.
Have you guys grown out of laughing at farts?
Oh no, definitely.
No, not at all.
But it's about the timing and it's about the place.
I know, but if you're in a
and-
meeting and somebody just
Oh,
rips
yeah,
ass,
that's funny. I have a tough time if somebody's farting in the public bathroom when I walk in. I'm like, this is expected and delightful.
all right. A commercial advertises a law firm that helps its clients fight insurance companies. The entire cast, except for Colin Jost and Michael Che, appears, featuring all of them. Personal injury lawyer commercial parody.
This was fun.
To me, this peaked at the clones.
Yeah.
Because that's the rule of threes, Brad.
Right.
That was the third time it happened.
100%.
That was extremely funny.
You didn't like the Long Living Turtles?
I mean, the Long Living Turtles was then a continuation of like, but at that point to me, the sketch started to have those diminishing returns.
What about Dracula?
But yeah,
Dracula was great. I loved Dracula.
When that name came up, that was great.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, I know what they're doing. But then the triplets having 309 months of
and Bone Yang has the ageless tree.
Oh, okay, it's just
the tree was. I was like, oh, we didn't know how to end this
exactly.
sketch.
Yeah.
But it was I thought this was really funny. Amy Poehler alone with like her fucking hairy arm
That was
prosthetics
awesome.
and like
Yeah.
the way she busted through the
That
wall.
was great.
Yeah, there was some really good stuff here. I think this was very funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was fine. Moving on.
Wait,
He's you know what? He's rusty.
This is funny.
He hasn't had his comeback like from summer break yet. He's been on vacation, so like he doesn't get comedy again yet. He's got to like sink back
This
into
one was
it.
good, Nate. This
Yeah.
one was just okay. This was good.
I thought it went along.
Yeah. You're probably just laughing at like the channel in the hotel room that tells you like what's happening in the lobby, and you're like, oh, they got a fucking seminar tonight. Did you see that down here?
All right, moving on. Emo mom, a mom played by Amy Poehler, is confronted by her family, played by James Austin Johnson, Chloe Fineman, Andrew Gillane, about a phase she is going through. Also features Shane Wickline, Kim Patterson, and Ben Marshall. Amy Poehler portrayed a menopausal goth mother confronting her family. I actually laughed at this. I thought it was very funny.
No, I like this a lot.
This was a solid sketch for sure.
I thought this was better than the one before.
That's wrong, but this was pretty good. Good use of Amy Poehler. Fantastic use of the ensemble by bringing them in as her goth friends at the end, and yeah, there was a lot of good stuff to like about this one.
Yeah, definitely. It's obviously the reverse. The roles are reversed, where mom is like the teenager, and then she takes a phone call as the mom.
Yeah.
Puts on the polite white lady voice, then gets right back to being emo. And being emo, just about how her body's changing and stuff like that. James Austin Johnson, unsung hero of this sketch, because the way he was answering the questions about like, well, hey, her body's changing. Boys.
Yeah, agreed.
And then he gets up to leave. She's like, everybody out. And he leaves, and she's like, not you. It's so good. That
When
really
a period becomes a comma.
Yeah, yes, that was great too.
Yeah, I like that one as well. I thought it was very funny, and I will argue with you until I'm dead. That was better than the one before.
It's because you just didn't get it.
Yeah, you don't get it. You don't know friendship.
Friendship.
Yeah, you got a girlfriend now.
Yeah, you don't even know what hunting wives are.
Life is pain. Okay.
Life is pain.
All right. Theme song Masterclass, written by Carl Tart, Moss Perricone, and Rachel Pegram. These are all actually, the last two are newer writers. So
we talked about the new writers on the last episode. You would have known that if you listened to it.
It's just not worth.
It's not that good of a show. Yeah, it's fine.
All right, two television industry composers, Amy Poehler and Bowen Yang, share with a group of students how they created hit theme songs for the biggest shows. Also features James Austin Johnson, Ben Marshall, Tommy Brennan, Jane Wickline, Ashley Padilla, and Kenan Thompson.
By the way, Tommy Brennan had a pretty big episode.
Yeah, I thought so too. I thought he did pretty well.
He did a lot of Mikey Day everyman stuff,
Yep.
but like he
And
proved that he's good at.
He's got a look though to him where he can make me laugh a little bit with just his look.
He's gonna be. Okay.
I'm excited to see.
So
him.
far, I'm seeing
He'll be useful
Mikey Day, Beck Bennett esque, like everyman role. Early Dismukes stuff too.
for sure.
Yeah. So what was this?
Yeah, this was really odd. It didn't go anywhere that like I thought it would beyond the initial thing, which was kind of amusing, but it wasn't anything to like write home about. And there was a couple funny things as far as like how they reframed the shows, saying that like one for work and one for sex. Like, that's like, that's not how Severance is. So yeah, it was like just weird.
I thought it was funny. There was some things that Jane Wickline did that made me laugh a little bit. But it didn't feel complete. The sketch didn't. I thought it was fine.
Yeah.
But
the premise was an interesting one. It didn't feel like it was used to its full potential.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it just didn't. It didn't.
I gotta say,
craft a full sketch.
I mean, I know they're giving Jane Wickline some room here, but that just very clearly reading the cue cards, like her eyes darting left to right to read, and the stilted delivery.
Why are you hitting on why do you hate Jane Wickline?
I'm saying like that was a
Like,
pretty big part of the bit.
But Brad and I have been
was-
freaking defending her for a
when
year
she's
now.
delivering the lines and it's stilted, it doesn't help.
To be fair, her like speaking style as like a normal person is like generally kind of like that. So
how
like,
would you describe it for our listeners?
Like, what do you mean? Like the way she
Her
talks?
speaking style.
A little bit awkward.
Yeah, I know, but I think there's a difference between delivering a line awkwardly and delivering it like you're reading it, and
Because it's more about the eyes, right? It's more about like
you literally just see her reading.
But you also don't know like how many times it was rewritten, anything like that.
I get it, but
I don't think it ruined the cadence or the delivery of the joke. It felt
I think it was a little off.
I don't really like this attitude that you have because like a while back you were talking.
Just being honest.
No. A while back you were like, the documentaries really made me appreciate how hard it's put us together, and we're being too hard on them. And so
we're being too hard on the writers. No. Now it's more about the performers. They screwed up.
This is what you want to bitch about. This is what you want to waste your time on.
Get better. We're getting better every week, guys.
The sketch itself was the bigger problem. So let's be clear about that.
I don't know about that. I'm just joking.
Oh my god.
So it started with like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air kind of like inspiration. I was thinking, could you still, this many years later, still do all the lyrics to Fresh Prince?
In West Philadelphia, born and raised, on the playground is where I spend most of my days.
Yeah.
Chilling out back and relaxing all good and just shooting some b-ball outside of school when a couple of guys, they were up to no good.
Ben.
Started making trouble in my neighborhood.
Classic Ben.
I got in one little fight. My mom got scared. She said, "You're moving with your auntie and Uncle in Bel Air." I whistled for a cab, but when I came near, the license plates, I don't know what that part is.
What?
License plate said fresh and
Dice in the
mirror. That's what it is. If anything, I could say this guy was there, but I thought, nah, forget it. You're home to Bel Air.
You pulled
I pulled up to the house, and
I think we've
said to the cabbie, "You're home. Smell you later."
You pulled up to the house about what time?
Oh, I pulled up to us about 7 or 8, and I said to the cabbie, "You're home. Smell you later." Okay. Look at my kingdom. I was finally there, sit on my throne as the Prince of Bel Air. And then there's that head spin.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Let's just the timestamp. Let's cut all that. Let's cut all that.
You don't want to have a bit that was funnier than everything on SNL that night?
Oh, wow. Shots fired. Shots fired.
I genuinely, this was a disappointing episode because I love Amy Poehler. No. She's so funny.
I had so high expectations.
Yeah.
And maybe that's part of it, honestly. Like
maybe.
And maybe, for everybody, right? You're overthinking the jokes because they got to be great.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Does that get in the writer's heads?
Let me say this. We're going to take a controversial position because there was a lot of reviews of this on the subreddit and things like that I was reading. And like, we're finally back.
Really?
And there were a lot of people
I think
that loved this episode.
A lot of just people want to love this episode because
I'm with you too, by the way. I didn't think it was a great episode.
I like some of the throwback spirit of it as far as like what kind of sketches they did, but they just never really felt like they took full shape for me to like really like engage with them. And
could it be also because people really didn't like the Bad Bunny episode?
Maybe,
So this was better than that?
If I'm being honest, I don't think so. I think they're both kind of like...
I think the Bad Bunny episode was better than this one.
But only ever so slightly.
Okay.
It's a low bar, right?
Both bad, though.
Yeah.
Not great.
Part of me wonders if maybe this, like, they're still just, like, working in the new groove because, they have a team of new writers. They have 5 new cast members. Maybe they're still figuring it out.
You should listen to our episode, Nate, because I think that by participating in the 10 to 1 podcast after that episode... After hearing Brad's take on a few things, I was like, "Oh yeah, I do remember thinking that's funny," and so I definitely left seeing the episode going woof. And then by the time the show wrapped up, I was like, you know what? Yeah, there were definitely some better points there than I thought about.
That's a big mistake, though. You never should let Brad convince
I know,
you
I really shouldn't
of
have.
anything.
But Bad Bunny was a better episode than this one.
See, I will say this on the subreddit again, Live from New York, which is on Reddit. I think most people disagree with us there. I think most people thought that was a bad episode.
That's
the Bad Bunny one,
I disagree.
And this one was a much better one because they like the nostalgic nature of this one.
Reddit skews older as far as social media as well. You've got people that are mainly in IT, mainly that are older. It still is Reddit.
Yeah, 50s, 60s, nursing homes.
I mean, I'm not joking, though. Like, people that are a little older, because you read some
40s
of these comments.
and 50s.
Do you really go through and read some of those comments? A lot of it, there's a lot of institutional knowledge from people who clearly have watched it since the 70s, meaning they're of a certain age. So
for sure.
They might actually be like, oh, yeah, the Rudemans sketch was great. Because that's what I remember loving about SNL or whatever,
Finally, characters that the name says what you need to know about the sketch.
They're rude, man.
Yeah. All right, let's go to sketch of the night. What was your favorite sketch of the night?
I really like the lawyer one. Even if it peaked at the clones, it was still, that's the hardest I laughed.
I think the lawyer one is mine, too. Although I liked Hunting Wives as well, so.
No, both of them were great. Emo Mom is the best one of the night.
That's not true.
No,
Go back to Maine.
It is.
Go back to Maine.
All right, cast member, MVP. Brad, what would you say?
Oh, that's a good question.
One that you've thought long and hard about, and we had a private discussion before the show.
And
I remember you
Brad and I
talking about
both
it.
already have one picked out.
Yeah, and like I want to
So we
point
wanna-
out that we really worked through and
Okay.
dug our heels
So,
in
so Brad and I really want to actually talk to you first
and see if you match up with,
with
our
what we
decision.
already decided.
No. Here's what we're gonna do.
You've been gone a while.
So we're just not sure.
Ben
if
and
you're
I
on
are in a
our
good chemistry
wavelength.
groove. Yeah.
Here's what we're gonna do. Okay.
Okay, on 3, Brad.
Everyone says it.
We'll slowly say it on 3.
Right.
1,
2, 3.
Ashley
Brennan. Oh,
Tommy Brennan.
yeah.
Ashley Padilla.
Why?
I don't know. It's just it's one of the names. No, I'll give it to Brennan. He was in everything.
I had to, yeah, he was in a lot this evening. I think that sometimes doing the everyman stuff goes a little, it's a
Little
thankless.
it's an underserved market.
Yeah.
What do you
it's a
think was his
thankless job.
best sketch?
What role did he play that really stuck out to you?
Probably being one of the lawyers.
Did his mom write you a letter before the show like, "Dear 10 to 1, Tommy not feeling good lately. If you could make him your MVP of the night, here's some cookies."
That's what I'm saying. What?
Why?
sketch are you picking for?
He was in 4. That's the requirement.
Sometimes it's quantity over quality.
Well, for that reason, I'm going Keenan, because Keenan is the UPS guy and the guy with the crazy guitar.
I don't like that.
Done and done.
I don't know. You can give it to Ben Marshall, I guess.
No. I mean, he was a great doula.
See?
He was a great doula.
That's what I'm saying.
Nate, who do you pick?
I'm gonna do Andrew Spukes. He was in the Rudemans, the non-alcoholic beer. He was in.
Yeah, that's a pretty good pick, actually.
Ted Kennedy, Ted Kennedy,
Ted
Yep.
Kennedy.
the cold open.
I felt he had a really good sketch. Or really good episode. But you guys
He's,
are going
he's
with,
one of the main lawyers in the lawyer sketch.
Yeah, so
So,
for that reason, I'm going with
listeners-
Tommy Brennan.
These two are going with Tommy Brennan. I'm going with Andrew Spukes. You guys can decide who's right.
I pick Ego Wodum.
Oh, R.I.P.
I will remember you.
All right. Hey, what's coming up? Is there anything?
Football games.
What's on the docket?
World Series is coming.
Is there a number? Is there a 3rd episode released already?
You know there is.
Yeah. Who's the host?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Oh, who's the musical
She's a
guest?
hot little potato.
Who's the musical guest?
Sabrina Carpenter.
Not Bad Bunny?
She's a hot little potato.
Okay.
All right. At the end of this episode, by the way, I'm going to go rewind a little bit. At the end of the episode, they showed a card of Diane Keaton.
Yes,
You know,
R.I.P. For real.
For
for real. It's a.
passed.
I was actually very sad about this. I'm not like a enormous Diane Keaton fan or anything like that, but it was one of those things where when she died, I'm like,
You're
oh,
not.
that's
You're not.
really
You're not a
sad.
Keaton Cretin.
Not
No,
a Dianiac.
I'm a
Oh,
fan,
I
but
like Keaton Cretin.
wasn't my favorite. But
That's insulting.
It's It's a creepy cult of men that are obsessed with her.
You're not helping your case.
Oh,
all right. One fact, and then a question for you. One fact is Ashley Padilla used to be her assistant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so she
Wow.
posted something on her Instagram about how impactful that
she was the meanest lady.
Oh.
Okay, but here's a question for you. Diane Keaton never hosted SNL, but she was played by 2 different cast members. What were the cast members?
Ooh. That is a-
Chloe Feynman.
Correct in what? What sketch? Do you remember?
I don't remember the sketch. I just remember
Chloe
seeing
Feynman
her.
is one.
It's
Yep.
probably an audition sketch, wasn't it?
Yes, I think so.
And Kate McKinnon.
I think it was, no, it was, I think this is an audition sketch, but I don't remember because I don't remember her doing this, but it was Vanessa Bayer and Bond 50. I think they were doing an audition
Auditions. Yeah,
for
that
Bond
had
50.
to be what that was.
Yep.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And Vanessa Bayer played it. Chloe Feynman was in Father of the Bride Part 8 not that long ago. It was,
yeah.
when Steve Martin hosted not that long ago. They
Oh.
did that. And she played Diane Keaton there. So twice Diane Keaton was
At least
impersonated.
portrayed.
Yep.
R.I.P. She was great.
She was definitely great. And so she'll be missed. Anything else, guys?
We love Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, as much as we just sat here and said that wasn't very good, of course we know how hard it is, and every week is a new challenge, and we're, of course, really rooting for the show to make us laugh again next week.
Yeah. Hopefully everyone brings their A game for Sabrina Carpenter, else I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, calm down.
I'm not as enamored of Sabrina Carpenter.
Get the fuck out of here. Your girlfriend's not here.
Yeah, and also I don't really get the appeal of Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah, you do.
You weirdo.
All right, we're going to be back next week. If you want to help us rate, review the podcast, comment on our Facebook or our X account or Twitter if you're still Brad. But also, we have another podcast, Go Flix Yourself.
Also, by the way, Spotify has comments now. So if you listen to the podcast on Spotify, feel free to comment there because that's a lot of fun.
Yep. And also, the 10 to 1 has a YouTube channel. Subscribe. You can listen through there. We're actually getting more interaction, more views, these kind of things. Through
Yeah.
If we get 15 more subscribers,
Ben will put out a foot video.
No, they will send us a tube.
Nate, end the show.
All right. Well, go to the10to1.com if you'd like to interact with us a little bit more. We appreciate you for listening. We'd love to hear what you think in the comments of this episode. We'll be back next week for another new episode of SNL to recap and review it with Sabrina Carpenter. Be good to yourself. Be good to others. We'll see you next week.